Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we're doing a spectacular Smallville extravaganza. I just want to say extravaganza. I should have said something with the S. Super Smallville something, but extravaganza just sounds cool. You can see the figs right here that I'm going to review today because, once again, Smallville is over. And I just wanted to put out my Superman figures that I have, which aren't that many, into a quick, humongous video for you guys. And first off, let me start off by saying I've been meaning to do a couple of shout-outs, but I'm pretty stupid. Like, swear to God, like, I wrote down the names of the people I was going to send shout-outs to because they asked me to do shout-outs, and I wrote it down, and I lost the paper. But if I owe you a shout-out and I promised you a shout-out, please, please, please send me a message and remind me your screen name so I can definitely send you a shout-out in my next video. It's gonna be crazy next week, so we're gonna do a lot of videos. So I definitely would throw out a shout out to you guys that I owe shout outs to. And if you want a shout out, definitely send me a message. Because I looked through my comments and I'm like, man, I can't find it. And I don't know if it's in my messages. And I looked and I couldn't find it, so I'm pretty dumb. I have a bad memory. I wrote it down though. I remember writing it down. And I think I recently cleaned my room and I lost it, so I'm an idiot. Sorry. I'm super sorry, but I will definitely send you that shout out that I owe you if you just send me a message. So this is my Superman collection. As you can see, we got the electrical super electrical charged Supermans over here. We got the long-haired Suave, Rico Suave Superman over here, and we got Superboy Prime, which is kind of Superman, but not. Pretty much these three um, are what happened when Superman died and came back, and he came back in different forms. One being long-haired man, and the rest being these two guys. And this guy is he just has a symbol. I wanted to do a Superman extravaganza. I don't know if that counts, but let me ask Cyborg Superman over here. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, it's okay, man. I'll let it slide. Players do what they do.
Thanks, Cyborg Superman. Thanks for that. So I guess it counts because if you don't count Cyborg Superman, you don't count him. If you don't like it, then Cyborg Superman's gonna come to your house and do dirty things to you that you don't like. Some people might like it though. Some like it. Robotic sex. So let's start off this review with the Man of Steel with long hair. Pretty much, if you know these figures, you know all the articulation. Oh, I have to get close into the shit. If you know the articulation to Mattel, you know these two right here. This is a DC Direct, but yeah, if you know the Mattel, like I said, you know their articulation. So let's get started. Pretty much, he moves all right here. He bends at the before the bicep right there. Single jointed at the elbow. Turns. Oh shit! This guy keeps falling here. Yeah, this guy's drunk. He keeps falling. Well, I got him on a cardboard box that's kind of wobbly because the table that I usually use is a lot lower. So I wanted you to see the figures. Yeah, so in Smallville, he finally wore the costume. He wore the one from Superman Returns. But the cool thing is, in Superman Returns, he didn't have this S on the back. In Smallville, he actually did. So that's something cool that they did. But speaking of the cape is already lifted, so you can't, like, you know, so it automatically looks like it's popping out. Yeah, because there's like that thing right there to make it push out, which is kind of cool, I guess, if you wanted to do that effect. If you don't, then you're kind of like, and it also sucks because if you want to do custom out of this, that cape is kind of restricting it a little bit if you want to take the cape off. But then again, one thing that's Mattel's downfall is all their figures are pretty much the same body, so it's like you don't really have to use this to do the custom that you want to make. You can get any other one. So next we'll get into these guys. Pretty much the same articulation for both. And the cool thing about this is they have an S on their back, if you can see that. They both do. the cool thing is they both have different expressions. He's more "Rrr, I'm mad," and this one's more like, "What's going on, bro? Let me get a natty ice." But the cool thing about this is that comes off the wrist. The thing that sucks is if you want to take this off, this doesn't come off. So it's pretty much stuck with these things on the shoulder. But they look cool, so if you're really complaining about it, sucks for you, but I think it looks cool. Let me know, YouTube. Do you think these look cool? Do you wish you could take them off? Let me know, because I want to know what you guys think. Yeah, these Supermen have always been my favorite out of all the Superman costumes. I just really like how that looks, and just the style of it. I know that's not really Superman, but I wish like somebody else gets the powers that Superman had at this point in time, and can wear this costume, you know, because a lot of people are already decorated with the S, obviously.
What's wrong with that, player? Respect the game, bitch.
I mean, so there's nothing wrong with that. Sorry, Cyborg Superman. But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's a whole bunch of people sporting the S, which is cool. I mean, like, you know, the S means a lot of stuff to a lot of people, so when you put a S on your chest, a lot of people are like, whoa, I know how he rolls. So yeah, these figures are really, really sick. A lot of these figures you probably gotta look for. You can't find them anymore, but definitely if you can, I definitely recommend you grab them. So let's get into this guy. His articulation is really restricted by this, but he bends at the elbow. I don't think he turns at the wrist at all. He kind of reminds me of Mega Man with all this stuff on there. The cool thing is these cords and stuff, they move around and play with those. So if you like to play with cords, that's weird, but you can do it. And then he kicks, bends at the knees, no ankle action whatsoever. But it's just a cool figure to have because look at that. I'm mad. Oh yeah, and his head moves all the way around. Almost forgot that. I just love his S. I've always loved the S with the black in the background as opposed to the S with yellow or the S with different colors. I always thought. But yeah, so the S on the chest with black I always think looks cooler. I always thought this cape looks cool. So that was my Smallville or Super Smallville extravaganza. I'm probably just gonna put Super Smallville show. Oh, there's 3 S's. Damn. I should have said that in the beginning. Because I don't even know how to spell extravaganza. Put your best moments in the Smallville last episode down here. Put Superman stuff, man. Just talk about, you know, which ones do you like out of these 4 figures. Which one do you like out of the Superman group, I guess. Thumbs up if you haven't thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thanks for watching. And this was Manifest Presents with a Superman, or with a Super Smallville show. R.I.P. Smallville. R.I.P. Now let's get ready for the Superman movie. Oh man, I can't wait for that movie.